One lady I spoke to recently in Western New South Wales said she was farming 6,000 hectares, and she said she'd only seen four kangaroos on a property recently, and they were around one of her dams. And she said they were only small, and she said she hadn't seen a big kangaroo on her place for a long, long time.
4 kangaroos in 600 hectares.
Yeah.
Wales.
This was in Western New South Wales.
Drought area.
Yeah, drought
Severe
area.
drought area, and she'd seen them around the water hole.
Yeah. One of the problems out there, of course, is that there's no habitat left for them. Just about everything is under cultivation. There's a few strips left on the side of the road, and a few creek lines, and the odd little national park, but just about everything else is under cultivation.
But that woman's property is 600 hectares. That'd be beef, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that was big property, yeah.
So that would be more or less habitat. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't feedlot farming. So that would have been something with trees and grass, because they're a tree and grassland animal without being a forest animal, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. So their habitat's disappearing.
Yeah,
and that plus plus the meat industry.
Yeah. There's the three main things. There's the habitat disappearing, there's the consistent shooting, and there's the drought. So, there's three things that have impacted on them. Roadkill isn't impacting on them at the moment because there's not enough of them. And all the kilometres, I drove 8,000 kilometres around Western New South Wales in 2 trips, and I think we saw about 5 roadkill.
What about the national parks?
Well, there's not enough of them. I think there's only about, from memory, in New South Wales, it might be 12% of New South Wales is national park, and most of it is country that doesn't suit kangaroos anyway.
Is it now?
It's very, it's country, it's hilly country, or country close to Sydney, the 2 big national parks close to Sydney, which is not kangaroo habitat.
That's very interesting for me to hear, because I haven't heard that analysis. Go on about the national parks all over Australia, if you know.
Well, they're all the same.
They tend to be hilly.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that, because lately, in the last few years, some of the governments have been buying up pastoral areas that are no longer viable, and some of those areas in Western Australia and New South Wales and in Queensland, some of those areas have a lot of flat land and do have kangaroo habitat on them.
So they've been buying them up for
conservation sites, yeah.
Okay. Why do you think they're doing that?
I don't know. I think it's people within the government who have a better understanding than the politicians, and they're trying to trying to protect biodiversity. The problem, of course, is that none of these national parks are connected.
No. Lack of corridors.
Yeah, lack of corridors. And so these animals are just locked into national parks, and when they're small national parks, or even big national parks, the area is not big enough for animals to keep evolving, and kangaroos and all wildlife consistently evolve.